Welcome Galactic family. Should I help my niece? Question. Good morning, Masters. Gratitude for everything they do and teach us. Today I come again to ask for help with my niece's question. I know that you have already answered me once, but I really need another help. She is a wonderful person, but not humble, and does not accept help. But I and her mother are very worried because her situation is very difficult, financially and emotionally. She has 4 children, does not work, is to be evicted, and I would like to know how we have to act. Do we try to help her, or let her go her own way, no matter what? Gratitude always, because I feel the presence of you when I need and even when not. Answer. Daughter. The question is not whether or not to help her. For we must always reach out. The question to ask is how you feel about helping her. Do you feel that you are helping or compromising? We'll give you some tips to help you respond. Are you relieved to help her, or do you do this for a family obligation? When you help her, will you be taking her out of this cycle of restraint and suffering? The hand, daughter, must always be extended. But as long as it brings us peace. Do not force yourself to anything. You are not responsible for anyone but yourself. Do it, if you think you should, just out of love. I'm Rowena. Why do I feel alone and without orientation? Question. Greetings beloved Masters. Thank you so much for your attention and love for me. Thanks also to the channels. Masters, I am facing some problems and one in particular need to solve with some urgency. I do not know how I have not found a way out of this situation yet. I try to calm my mind and seek a response in my heart, but nothing comes. I've begged God, the angels, archangels and masters, a light, an orientation, but it seems that I am not heard by anyone. In those moments I feel alone, despite to know that I'm not. But why, as much as I seek within me an idea, intuition, any orientation to know what to do, I find nothing. What am I doing so wrong? I try to be positive and not focus on the problem, trust that the best will happen, but the time is passing and the deadline to solve. If I run out and still do not know what to do, I have also been doing the AGHARTIAN sacred codes for some time, and so far without result. Could you guide me, please? Gratitude. Answer. Daughter. You do not solve your problems because you believe that you have to solve them. That causes you a lot of anxiety. But know that some problems simply do not have a solution. But life goes on and you transcend them unresolved, but in your heart. When you solve these problems internally, simply by not giving so much importance, they leave your life. The universe has all the solutions. The problem is solved. Believe it and accept it, and you will see it dissolve. But first you must dissolve them in your heart. Be in peace. I'm Liz. Report on transformational therapy. Ask the Masters. Browsing the internet earlier this year, I read this question and became interested. I followed the answers for a while, and found myself increasingly involved in the love of the Masters. It did not take long. I got up the courage and asked a question. I will not forget the day I received the answer, in the light of Master Father Jose de Aruanda. I felt overwhelmed by an emotion I had not felt in a long time. I felt loved, comforted, and privileged in some way. A master had answered me and finished the answer by saying, "Father loves the fire," and accompanies this walk. What a balm for my heart! Emotion contained. There I will read the answer again, 2, 3, 100 times. As it is written here that I do not love myself, Father Joseph told me that I do not love myself. I just do not drink, I do not smoke, I do not use drugs, I lose weight, I try hard to be good. I thought to myself, now that I learn to love myself, since I have so much love for others, I concluded, when the disciple is ready the master appears. It is for me to trust in providence. In April, I went through the therapy of transformation, with the channels and therapists Thiago and Michelle. I confess, in the first 21 days everything was very difficult. Your sensitivity multiplies, you get confused by so many different sensations, you feel a mix of uncomfortable physical reactions. You get ahead with your monsters and fears, give it the crazy urge to drop everything in the middle of the treatment. I did not give up. I followed everything that the therapists guided me, strengthened me in prayers and high thoughts, read many articles for purposes of enlightenment and transformation, asked for protection of the Archangel Michael and all my superiors, Mother Mary. I used the crystal violet flame of Saint Germain, and I heard the mantra of crystallization a lot. I repeated mentally for countless times, have patience, you will succeed. Today, August 13th, Father's Day, for years this date was complicated for me. But not today. Today my heart is filled with gratitude for all involved in this project of peace and transformation. Today, I can say that I feel a great love for myself, a unique admiration for the woman that I have become. I feel a warm affection for this girl who still had the responsibility to maintain the emotional balance of a family entire. An infinite respect for the wonderful person that I am, and now I feel. Today I feel I am love, kindness, light, healing. I feel that I am because the Creator is for me and through me, we are. Today I feel, and it is much more than just talking. I feel it comes from within and it's real to me. My question to the Masters goes to you. Yes, to all who accompany weekly the responses given by the loving Masters and the generous channels. What are you doing with the answers given by them? I made my answer a watershed in my life. I learned that it really matters that we accept ourselves the way we are now, in our capacity as an apprentice. It is valid to feel the love and compassion of the Creating Father for us, but it is also valuable we feel love and compassion for ourselves and for the walk in learning, trying to welcome with tenderness what we think not very good. Victory. I feel the dreamed and desired self-love. Thus, abundance is already present, judgment and guilt diminished, depression gave way to trust in life, disagreements took on insignificant proportions, anxiety began to be seen with the eyes in the now, only in today, and that is enough. Everything is perfection, I just need to enjoy this condition of learning, giving me to infinite love, living in peace and confidence that everything agrees for my good and for evolution of the planet Earth, and it will be with me was thus the way to my peace and transformation. Acceptance, courage and confidence. And with you, how will it be? Afia Ama Father Josie. With affection, kisses in the heart. Gratitude. Answer. My dear sister, sometimes we, as channels, also doubt. We are human, and like all of us, we are subject to life. Our purpose is to help and nothing more. We do not want followers, people telling us about who we are. We just want to help. Your report has brought tears to my eyes that many times even the Masters are not capable of. Because all we want is from small drops, touching hearts. But not for people to think we're better, but for them to see how important they are. And that's why I cried when I read your story. Because you started to feel like you are important. And that to me is everything. Maybe it's the greatest happiness I could feel. So thank you. Gratitude for touching my heart so deeply. Theogos Trapasan. Trust in intuition. Question. Hello. I am seeking to evolve as a person, to stone my being, some internal issues understood and many still to be worked out. I see lectures, read plumbing and try to put into practice what I learn. I have energy sensitivity and a lot of intuition which I doubt many times. The point is that I am in a great internal dilemma about this. I feel that I have as well as all a great potential, knowledge and that this wants to surface, even connection with more subtle plans, I feel it has, but it is as if I did not believe that I could have this connection. Anyway, I feel that I self-lock and I do not understand where this comes from. I trained in yoga chodron, and I feel that there is a lot to be done, but why do not I allow myself, because I do not think I am capable. If this guidance is allowed. Thank you to the channels. Answer. Daughter, trust is something that is earned over time, and gradually. Do not think that it is really easy for a light being on mission in materiality, to rely on your own intuition, and to let go completely of the material influence that is placed every day before your eyes. Just stop charging yourself for this to happen, respect your time and the speed with which truths present themselves. Allow the process to take place gradually, respecting your time. Thus, everything will be better understood and assimilated, and without suffering. Just accept the process gradually, that it will show you the truth. I'm Yogananda.